Yeah, you are welcome back. This is the tutorial most of you has been asking me. Master Barbers Hotel, please produce how to sharpening stone surface. How to design sharpening stone surfaces, different types. You have been calling me many times. Yeah, this is a tutorial now. How to make smooth surface sharpening stone. This one is for smooth surface. In the last tutorial, I have shown you how smooth surface look like and the quartz surface. Then how can we make smooth surface super hard manual sharpening stone? How can we make the stone in the smooth surface? This is the tutorial we have now. You look for kerosene. At the same time, you look for biscuit bone or sharpening powder. Let me still repeat it again. You look for kerosene, enough biscuit bone or sharpening powder. But what am I going to use in this one? I'm going to use kerosene. Can you see it? I want to pour kerosene into the can. Can you see it? That is kerosene. That is kerosene. Then you look for biscuit bone or sharpening powder. But in this tutorial, I am not using biscuit bone. I want to use powder, sharpening powder. The materials I'm going to use for this tutorial is kerosene and sharpening powder. You look for enough sharpening powder, enough kerosene to make the process easier for you to do, so that it won't consume much of your time. Number one, you first put kerosene on the surface of the stone you want to turn into smooth surface. Then you look for a very stronger blade, that is bottom clipper blade, very strong one. The ones I can recommend for you is Chauba, GTS, multi tapper, basic tapper. We have different types, very stronger blade, very strong. You look for very strong one, or I can even advise you take new one. New one is the best if you are newly starting, if you have not known much, you have not done it before. This is the first time you want to make an attempt. You look for new bottom clipper blade, new one. Can you see it now? You look for new one. Then you look for masking tape, enough masking tape, enough kerosene, enough sharpening powder. Let me still repeat it again. The stone you want to turn into smooth surface, you put it down wherever you want to put it. My own now is on the bench. I do all my sharpening on the bench. Then after putting it down, you look for kerosene, enough kerosene, enough sharpening powder. Can you see? That is the sharpening powder I'm spraying on the surface of the super hard manual sharpening stone. That is why I'm telling you that you need to look for enough sharpening powder. That is the kerosene I'm using to mix it, to join it together. Can you see? I'm using the second hand to join them together, to mix them together. On the surface now, the treatment on the surface is kerosene and sharpening powder. Then you now take bottom clipper blade, new one, especially chauba, you look for new one. If you don't have new one, you look for fairly used that the mouth doesn't bend. Try to take notes. Look for the one that have flat surface in flat surface, the one that has not bent to one side, or the one that has not been sharpened wrongly before. Yeah, the one that was sharpened correctly, but I can even advise you look for new one. Not just to worry yourself. Let's just zero our mind so that I can be able to achieve exactly the type of the surface, smooth surface you want to achieve. Yeah, you look for kerosene, you put the kerosene on the surface, then you join it with powder. You now use your finger to mix it, or you first put powder, you now apply kerosene after, then you now use your finger to mix it together. All are the same. After mixing it together, you put masking tape at the back of your blade, and if possible you can use your hand like that so that it will not be slippery. If you can control it without putting masking tape, all are the best. But in my own, to make it easier, I use masking tape so that my thumb can have total control, full control, complete control over the blade. You see the way I'm doing it? You first start with zigzag movement. You'll be moving from one side to the other, from the left to the right, from the right to the left, from the left to the right, from the right to the left. Can you see now, as you are going, if the treatment is getting on top of the sellotape, you stop. Then you now find small rag, you clean it so that that masking tape will not remove. The one I'm using now, it doesn't strong at all. There's not enough gum there. So before I do it small, the sellotape will remove. Before I go small, the sellotape will remove. And it's good for me to use that kind one to learn you, so that I can be able to see the difficulties that is there in sharpening the surface of the super hard manual sharpening stone. This process I'm about to do now, this process we have just started now, I'm telling you, we have different type of super hard manual sharpening stone. There are some stones you do it for almost 3-4 hours before you can get exactly the smooth surface you want on the super hard manual sharpening stone. It is not an easy thing as you are looking at me doing it. But when you try it once, you can be able to really understand. That is why I don't want to cut this film. I don't want to cut it at all. When I cut it and now make it shorter, you won't be able to know the processes I'm following. Step by step I'm following before I can achieve the smooth surface I want to fashion out. Try to listen to me very well. I think of data. But if I should consider data too much, I will cut to make this film shorter. When I now make it shorter, many things you're supposed to know about this process, you will not know it. So when you start, you are now coming across all these things, so confusion will come. You will not really understand what is happening. Then you have to miss out along the road. Can you see? So sharpening of the stone, I'm still repeating it. If you want to fashion out the sharpening surface on the super hard manual sharpening stone, it takes a long process. I wonder, some baba will call me, I've just buy my new stone now, I want it to work. I use it, it doesn't work. I've sharpened the surface, it doesn't work. When did you buy it? You say 1 hour ago. Just 1 hour ago you bought it and you fastened out the surface and you want it to work? It can't work like that. This process I'm showing you now, if you find a new stone you are using, find a new stone. Now find kerosene, find sharpening powder. You see the way I'm spraying this sharpening powder on it. You now apply kerosene to mix it up. You see the kerosene. You now put your kerosene. You use your finger to mix it up. Then you now find a new blade, new bottom clipper blade, very strong one. I advise you find chauba. If you don't see chowbar clipper blade, look for multi-tapper, tapper, basic tapper. Yeah, all this type of button clipper blade, very strong one. Look for one. But I'm advising you, learners or professionals that did not know this method and you want to know it, I'm advising you, look for chowbar clipper blade. Chowbar is very, very strong. The one that, we have about 2 or 3 different type of chowbar clipper blades. Look for the one that is dark, the one in form of black color. In form of black color, that one is very, very strong, made from strong iron. Look for that one. That one will be very, very easy for you to use. Chowbar clipper blade, the one like black color. When you are looking at it, it's in form of black, not so much black like that, but the color is not pure enough. It's not like stainless. It is in form of black. So when you get that one, button clipper blade, look for new one. If you not get new one, look for the fairly used one. Fairly used, the one that was sharpened correctly before working, before they use it quench, or it may be working safe. But don't look for the one that novice, somebody who didn't know about sharpening of the clipper blade, as sharpen it. When they sharpen it in the wrong side, one side will be higher than the other. Try to take note of that blade, I'm telling you. The one that we are going to use is going to be very, very flat one. I advise you use new one. If you do not get new one, you use old one with correct face, correct inner surface, the one that is working. Yeah, but I advise you look for new one. If you don't see new one, look for fairly used, that the sharpening was correct, the surface is working, or they've used it though it doesn't work again. You can use that type to do this process, I'm telling you. Because if you use clipper blade that is not strong, it will not give you exactly what you are trying to fashion out. Because this process you are watching, you are looking at, this one I'm doing now is almost 2 hours. So but when I say as to cut some parts, cut it, now I now put it in 10 minutes, you will never gain anything, I'm telling you sincerely. The challenges you are going to be facing as you are doing it, as you are going to be using the kerosene every time, as you are going to be using sharpening powder every time, the masking tape at the back of the blade you are using, it will be removing when the chemical touch it. The treatment, the kerosene and the sharpening powder touch it, the mixture, many times it will be removing. You will be replacing it. You clean the back of the blade again, you now replace another sellotape, you put new one there again, you continue. That is how you continue, little by little, little by little, little by little, you continue, not too much hurry. So you see the way I started now, my movement is zigzag movement. That is why I'm telling you about my previous videos. Go and watch my previous video where I use zigzag movement in sharpening. Zigzag, when you are wobbling, the movement of the blade on the super hard manual sharpening stone is wobbling. You are moving from right to the left, from the left to the right, from the right to the left, from the left to the right. You continue in that way. That is the first movement you have to do. You see the masking tape has removed now. The treatment have entered between the sellotape and the clipper blade. Therefore, it has lost the power of the gum. It has removed again. You have to clean the back of the blade. You clean it very well. When you clean it very well, you now replace it with another new sellotape. But this one I'm using, the gum is not strong enough. It has to be longer than the waist removing. The sellotape, the masking tape is not strong at all. It's not strong at all. I look for strong one, but I did not see. And I cannot say I did not see stronger one. We should stop our tutorial. No. But if you want to use your own, look for sellotape with stronger gum. Sellotape with stronger gum. I think you understand me. Look for sellotape with stronger gum. Look for sellotape with better gum. Then enough kerosene, enough sharpening powder. Can you see the way I'm spraying the sharpening powder on the surface of the stone? Then now mixing it with kerosene. You see it? So you find enough kerosene, enough sharpening powder. Can you see it? Now you put the blade that you have just replaced with sellotape. See the way I'm moving the movement now. Look at my hand again. That is the second style. Can you see? This one is rolling style. Can you see the way I'm moving my hand? You want to make sure the whole surface of that stone is flattened, completely flattened, absolutely flattened, uniformly flattened, so that one part will not be higher than the other. That is the process we are doing. You cannot do it at once. You can't get it at once. Can you see now? This gum, the marking tape, the gum is not stronger. So you have to be managing it. Going on, even you use the one stronger, that is how it will be removing. I need to tell you the fact, but it will not be so many like this one. When you see the one with very strong gum, it will carry you reach a long time before it will be removing. So the first movement I made, it was zigzag movement, from moving from one side to the other, from the left hand side to the right hand side, from the right hand side to the left hand side, from the left hand side to the right hand side, from the right hand side to the left hand side, from the left hand side to the right hand side. You continue in that way for longer period of time. Yeah. After that one, you now change the style again. Rolling movement. The one I've just finished now. Rolling movement. Can you see, after rolling now, I've returned back to zigzag movement again. I've returned back to zigzag movement again. Can you see the treatment has reached the top of the sellotape? I now find a clean rag just to put it on top to absorb the treatment on top of the sellotape. Can you see? I'm now trying to clean the surface of the stone. Can you see that the surface is changing little by little? The more you are doing it, the more you continue doing it, you are checking. Can you see the rule now? You use your rule to gauge the top. You use your rule to gauge. You can be able to look under. Wherever it goes up, you can see it. Wherever it enters, there is spot hole, you will see it. Wherever it's flattened, this rule will show you. Can you see? But when you look at the surface of this stone now, towards the middle, extending to the right hand side a little bit, extending to the left hand side a little bit, is getting flattened little by little. If you can watch, I can see it. Can you see the surface I'm putting the rule? You can see that it's two color. Within the edge of the surface, there's one color like white. Then within the inner is like green color. Can you see it? So when you continue doing this thing step by step, you continue. As you are looking at the surface, gradual by gradual, the flatness will be coming into the surface of the super hard manual sharpening stone. You see the way I'm doing it? You continue scrubbing the blade on top of the super hard manual sharpening stone, on top of kerosene and the sharpening powder. You will continue like that. Later, when you look the inner surface of your blade, it might even chop all. That very thick blade, you say you are using very stronger one, chauba or tapper blade. Before you do it for 1 hour, when you look under, the thing is getting choppy. It's going down little by little, and as it's going down little by little, it will be making the surface of the super hard manual sharpening stone getting flattened. The flatness cannot come at once. I'm telling you sincerely, the flatness cannot come at once. That is where learners do mistake, novices do mistake. You want to make this surface flatten. I want you to really understand flatness and sharpening of the clipper blade using super hard manual sharpening stone. You have to make it flat like top of the glass. Do you know glass? Breakable glass. Flat one. You want to make the surface as flat as the surface of the glass. It is a very, very big work. I'm telling you sincerely. It is a very, very big work. If you cannot watch carefully, if you cannot examine carefully, I'm sharpening about 3 stones. This film you are watching, I'm sharpening about 3 stones. One I sharpen 2 surfaces. One I sharpen 1 surface. The other one I sharpen 1 surface. Can you see making 4 surfaces? I intentionally do this film for learners so that the question you are asking me almost every time, we have started. I have to show you all. This process you are using, there's no oil there. Oh, don't do mistake. Don't put oil there. Don't put oil. You put kerosene. Apply kerosene. The process we are now is using of kerosene and sharpening powder. That is how you continue. You continue doing it. If to say the stone you are using is original one, before you can attain or achieve that total flatness of the surface, some can take you 7 hours. I'm telling you sincerely. If you have not been using it before, it can take you 6 hours. It can take you 5 hours. If you have no time, you do like 1 hour. When you have another work to do again, you leave it. You go and do whatever thing you want to do. You now come back again. Even you can do it today for 1 hour. If there's no chance again, you may postpone it till tomorrow again. Tomorrow you do 1 hour. You continue like that. You may use a week to do it. But when this thing getting flattened, finished, when you yourself put rule on top, even by not putting the rule, you just carry it, you look at the surface very well, you will see the flatness I'm saying. Nobody will tell you. You will see the total flatness you have worked on. But before it can get to that stage, this thing is processed, and you shouldn't jump it. I'm telling you sincerely, you cannot jump it at all, because you cannot bring that flatness just at once. You put it there. No, you can't put it at once. It won't work in that way. The reason why I'm using the blade, let me tell you the reason. You want to be using this surface to sharpen the clipper blade. Get me right. You want to be using the surface of the stone you want to sharp, or you are sharpening now. Intentionally, you want to be using it to be sharpening clipper blades. So you now look for the most strongest blade in the whole world. That is chauba. We have different types. You now pick 1 or 2. It is the same that blade you will use to sharpen the surface of the stone. That is where many the learners get mistakes. Yeah, this is a process again. There's one process before this one. Yeah, but when you buy new stone, you can apply this method. When you buy new stone, you can apply this method. It will work. There's another method again, using of sap sand. Another method again, using of granite. Another method again, using of gravel. Another method again, using stone to sharpen stone. I have them different types, but the easiest one out of all is this one. The easiest one I can first give you, so that everybody will benefit from this one. so that all barbers all over the world can benefit from this one. Once you can give yourself courage, you can do it step by step, step by step, step by step, one step after the other. You continue like that, you continue like that. Before you know what is going on, you have made this thing flatten. You have made it flatten. I'm telling you sincerely, you have made it flatten. You have made it flatten so that the whole surface is completely, absolutely flattened. If this surface is not flattened very well, it cannot sharpen any clipper blade. I'm telling you. If you use it to sharp clipper blade, you test it, the clipper blade will not work. It will not work until you sharpen the stone, reach the level to sharpen the blade. In this process, I use blade to sharpening stone. When you now use blade, clipper blade to sharpen stone finish professionally, after now you now change the treatment. You now be using the stone to sharpen the clipper blades. You see that logic there? Let me still repeat it again. You use very strong blade, stronger blade to sharpen stone. Yeah, you use very strong blade to sharpen stone. After you now sharpen stone finish, you get it correct, you now use that stone to be sharpen clipper blades. That is why I used to use some languages when you are watching my films. I say sharpening of the clipper blade is technical, logical, strategically, correctly, professionally okay. Those languages has meaning. Sharpening of the clipper blade, sharpening of the super hard manner sharpening stone, everything deal with real science. Yeah, everything deal with real science. This stone I'm holding, this one is square surface. I want to turn this one to smooth surface. The first one I did was smooth surface before. I've used it dull. I have to repeat it again. You see these three stones, I have to make them smooth surface stone. Try to get me right. That is why I pick like 3 stones. You can be able to work on it. You see the process by process I am using to fashion out the good surface, that is smooth surface, on each of the surface I'm dealing with. Then don't forget, you have enough kerosene, enough sharpening powder, enough masking tape. Those are the things that you want to use, because in my studio, when customers come, some come with 10 set of clipper blades or more than that, and now sharpen them under some minutes. They used to be surprised. It's too fast. Just now reduce money for us. Can you see? They don't know the difficulties behind sharpening. Before the stone can sharpen clipper blade, what are the processes? They don't understand. Many did not know. They just think they can just go to market, you buy the stone, you just put your blade on top, you'll be sharpening and you get it right. It's not always, it always be like that. It is not like that. If it is like that, many will have been sharpening. In my environment, hardly you can see a barber without sharpening stone. Hardly you can see anyone. All of them get this stone. They have it, some have 2, some have 3, some have 1. But they have used it many times. It doesn't work for them. Many, when they come to me, they will say, this is a stone. You don't spoil many of my clipper blade. I can't use it to use it myself. Some will tell me they have thrown it away, because the moment they see it, they're likely to practice. And the more they are putting clipper blade on top, the more it's spoiling the clipper blade for them. Even you put new one to spoil it. That is how some people, some baba used to tell me. So some barbers or many barbers look it common. Say just to put it on the stone, you just scrub it, you remove it, you test it, it will work. No, that is how most of the barber think using of the stone is. But when they now make attempt, that is when you will really understand that the stone is very very small but difficult to use. Very very difficult to use. It is only carpenter people that get it right for their instruments. For barber, because we use the same type of super hard manual sharpening stone with carpenter people, furniture people, we use the same type of super hard manual sharpening stone, but the way they use it to sharpen their own instrument totally different from the way we use it to sharp clipper blade. And in their own, they don't mind about the surface. The surface can bend inside, it will still work for them. But using it to sharpen clipper blade, the whole surface have to be completely flattened. That is why where the difference is. We use the same type of stone to sharpen our instruments, but the way we use it is in different forms. And how the surface supposed to be, in the carpenter furniture people, the surface is always bent inside, curved inside, making hole inside. It will work for their instruments. But when we talk about barber own to sharpen clipper blade for human being, for animals, the surface have to be completely flattened, absolutely flattened, real flattened, so that one side will not go up than the other, one side will not come down than the other. Everything have to be flattened like breakable glass. Can you see it now? So to form it is not a thing you will just rush. You can't rush to do it. If at all you rush, it will still take you a long time. But the way I used to achieve my own is one step before the other. Slowly by slowly, the smoothness will be coming out. The flatness will be coming out little by. The more you are doing it, the more you check. The more you are doing it, the more you check. The more you are doing it, the more the flatness and the smoothness will be coming out, showing little by little, and you gauge it. Can you see? The more I'm doing it, or the more you are doing it, the more the flatness will be coming. You can't gain that flatness at once. To tell you the real fact, if you have full time for it, to get you to reach total flatness, it might take you a whole day as a learner, because you need to do it well so that that flatness will show properly. If there's not enough time, it can take you 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, even a week. This thing I'm doing as you are looking at it, because it has reached a stage. I must have to confess the truth for you. Getting the flatness on the stone is not a thing you can just do under a minute, unless the soft stones, and that one cannot work for barber. The one that work for barber are the stronger stones, very very strong stones. Those are the one that works for barber. Yeah, when you try your best, you now get the flatness. You have become a real professional in sharpening of the stone, because it's a process, a gradual process. It is not a thing you can just achieve once. You see the little by little I'm doing it. Because if you newly start, if care is not taken, it will burn your thumb when you rush too much. When the clipper blade gets hot, you continue like that, before you know what is going on, under your thumb will peel off, and the moment the under your thumb peel, no work again. You can't do anything again with that hand. And the peeling of under thumb, I'm telling you, it may take you 3 weeks, a month before you can heal up. It can take you like 3 weeks That is why I'm telling you, giving you advice. This thing is step by step. It's step by step. Even if you can roll bandage on your thumb, or you put plaster around your thumb, is part of it, just to protect it. But if you don't put anything, you continue slowly the way I'm doing it. You don't rush. You continue slowly. I've told you the fact. It can take you a week. This thing I'm doing, it can take some people a week. But the more you are doing it every day, the more you'll be getting to know it well. The more you'll be getting to understand it, because if you can do for 10 minutes, you look at the surface, you will see the changes. When you do for 10 minutes, you look at the surface, you'll be seeing the changes little by little. When you watch it carefully, you'll be seeing the changes. The flatness will be coming little by little. The color of that getting flattened will be showing, as if you are watching the inner surface of the clipper blade you are sharpening. Just in the same way, you know, when you sharp clipper blade, you study the inner surface. You can know where the stone has touched. You can know where the stone has not touched. You can know where the stone has touched too much, if you are a learner. Can you see? Just the same process with super hard manual sharpening stone. When you continue, the difference is that this one, when you continue doing it with new clipper blade, you continue, the most highest point will be coming down little by little to meet the lowest point. When it now comes to meet the lowest point, the total flatness will not come out. It will now show. It will now show. You will now see everything. So you'll be using your kerosene, be using your sharpening powder. Little by little, you continue doing it. Don't rush because of your tongue. Don't rush because of your tongue. Now, try to watch carefully. That is why I'm saying you have to get enough sharpening powder. You have to get enough sharpening powder or biscuit bone. Either of the two. Either sharpening powder or biscuit bone. Enough kerosene. Enough sellotape. Then don't rush too much. When you start, you use scissor movement, rolling movement. There is one style again. You stay at the center. You now be going to and fro, continuous. You continue like that. You continue. You continue like that. You continue. Try to watch the way I'm doing it. Watch and follow me. Yeah. You have to face some challenges. At times, the treatment will be running on the sellotape. The sellotape will be removing. You need to replace it back again. You clean it very well. 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 So that is how you will continue till you gain the total flatness of the inner surface of the super hard manual sharpening stone you want to use. Follow this tutorial. Follow this tutorial step by step. So don't forget, that is how you will continue doing it. That is how you will continue. You will continue. It is a slow process. You don't need to rush too much. Little by little, you continue doing it. Little by little, you continue doing it. Little by little, you continue. You continue doing it. So that before you know what is going on, you have really made the top of the super hard manual sharpening stone. You are about to show sharpening the surface. You have made it right. You have totally achieved the smooth surface you want to achieve. On the surface, you have really achieved it. It is a slow process. Don't rush too much. Don't rush too much because of your thumb. Don't rush too much because of your thumb. The moment you rush, the blade will be getting hotter. And the moment the blade is getting hotter, it will be passing it under your thumb. If the heat is too much, your under thumb will peel off. It will swell up. And once it swell up, it will take you a longer period of time before it can heal up again, before you can continue. That is why I am giving the advice that slowly you continue with the process. Don't compare yourself to an expert. Don't compare yourself to a professional that is doing it almost every day by day. You continue like that. Slowly you continue. Slowly you continue. Slowly you continue like that until you achieve your aim. And don't forget, if you have real time for it, you can make it in a day. You can make it in a day. You can make it in 2 days. You can make it in 3 days. You can make it in 4 days. Even you can make it in a month, depending on how you get time. You fashion out time for doing it. But make sure you don't rush. Then look for a very stronger blade that will make the work effective. Look for enough kerosene, enough sharpening powder. You understand me? Thank you. Follow my tutorial to the end. Subscribe to my channel. Press the notification button for more videos.